Right.
I'm doing this weird smile thing.
Amber Decker. Nearly everyone in this room has probably used some source of social media, either being it Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, or Instagram. In the past decade, social media has grown to be one of the largest communication methods and is used for several different reasons. Its increase has created controversial discussion on its impacts on teenagers' relationships. Many believe it is having a negative impact, saying that teens are too glued to their cell phones. However, social media has many positive benefits to teenagers' relationships. It gives them a way of staying connected to friends and even meeting new friends. Despite contrary belief, social media is impacting teens' friendships in a positive way. A generation ago, social media was non-existent. Almost all communication was done face-to-face, and people were forced to ask how someone's day was going, rather than just looking at their Twitter feed. All friendships were developed in person when a connection was present for both parties in the forming relationship. Today, most friendships are still made in person, but how friends stay connected has greatly changed. Before social media, there was no way of catching up except talking face-to-face. Social media really took off with the creation of Facebook. According to an article on Washington Post, Facebook was launched in 2004, but really took off in 2006. Its original purpose was to provide a social platform for students at small colleges trying to form study groups and discuss school activities. Now, Facebook and countless other social media outlets allow people to maintain friendships through sharing posts and pictures describing their daily lives and events. A downfall to this type of communication is that the thought that teens are becoming addicted to their phones and social media. Currently, older generations are very critical of teens' cell phone and media usage. You often hear from elderly people that teens can't hold a conversation because of their inability to get off their phones. However, the generations above our own did not grow up with social media, and this new way of communicating is so foreign to them that they are unable to understand and they are skeptical of it and its impact. Another concern regarding the increase in social media use is the increase in bullying, specifically cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a serious problem and affects many lives in negative ways. But it is important to remember that for every heartbreaking case of cyberbullying, there are many stories of social media and how it has positive impacts. Many statistics prove that social media improves teens' friendships by providing the ability for teens to gain a broad range of friendships near and far. Having a large group of friends opens the door for teens to experience different activities and hobbies and expand their interests. Also, a study posted on Global Post states that media allows for friendships and other relationships to form between different cultures and ethnic groups across the world. Social media helps diversify a teenager's life. According to a survey done on CNN involving more than 1,000 teens, teenagers say they are more willing to meet new friends and put themselves out there with social media. Also, in an article about the positive effects social media has on teenagers, 8 in 10 teens believe they are able to put a more positive side out there and make more connections through similarities than they would be able to in person. A major benefit to being able to meet new people through social media is useful when trying to find a roommate for college. Many colleges have class pages where future students are able to share information about themselves and find potential roommates. The handout I've provided gives you an example of UNI's Class of 2020 Facebook page. Many of my friends plan to attend UNI next year and have used this page to find their future roommates. Personally, I didn't use a roommate page similar to this one, but my roommate did contact me through social media. We were able to talk a little bit and get to know each other before deciding to room with each other next year. Social media allows teenagers to connect to possible roommates before committing to living with each other for a whole year. Knowing your potential roommate well before living together or deciding not to live together can help create a more positive situation. Social media allows teens to maintain friendships with individuals who are no longer nearby and even with friends they see daily. According to a Pew Research study, 5 in 6 teenagers who use social media feel better connected with their peers, feelings, and lives. Social media is definitely something that has impacted this generation and how teenagers communicate. Though many are skeptical of its impact, it is just a normal part of teens' lives and something older generations must get used to. And despite the belief that social media is negative for teen friendships, studies and surveys prove that it actually may be helping, showing that teens feel more involved in each other's lives and feel better connected with one another. Social media has always been controversial in regards to its impact on relationships, mainly teenagers' friendships. So what will you do? Will you buy into the notion that is bad and only has negative impacts? Or will you see past its uncommon and new way of communicating and see the benefits it holds? Thank you.